Good morning and welcome to Farm Space. We're at the Boran National Auction 2024 and it is an occasion and a half. If you can't be here, make sure to watch our Farm Space as we will broadcast a lot of it live. We will do the whole live streaming. But if you can't be here and you want to be, Meerkat online auctions are here. Make sure you get in contact and you get your thing settled with them and that they register you with Place Central. I've got Peinke here. He's going to give us a little bit about his thoughts on the auction and what he thinks about the quality of the animals and his overall view of the Boran. Come have a listen. Keith, good morning.
Tinus, good morning.
How are you doing?
Well, thanks, and yourself?
I'm great, thanks. Keith, all the way from the coast up here. It's always a special time coming here to Paris. And I think the first time I met you was about 7 or 8 years ago here, and it's been just growing from year to year, and it's been growing stronger the last 8 years.
For sure. Yeah, Tinus, we've been coming up to the Boran National Sale for the past 15 years, and I can remember my first auction like it was yesterday, and how the progress has gone, and just to see how it's put together, the effort of not only the breeders, the Boran Society, Place Central. It really is a special event on the Boran calendar, and the breeders have certainly played a massive role in that, in just bringing the quality cattle that they've brought, and sort of like you said, year on year, the quality is just getting better and better, and you can see that sort of behind us. You know, the animals are exceptional. There are some really special lots to look out for.
The quality of the animals have been becoming better and better each year as the breed grows as well. I think the breed has really improved in heaps over the past 5 years.
Yeah.
The quality of auctions. I think the strictness of your senior what do you call it? Inspectors on the screening of the auctions force people to bring their best. And if you walk through here, they screen out. Still today, they do screen out quite a lot of animals, making sure that when you come to a national auction, it's quality standing here.
Absolutely.
And for someone like you that bring your best, but you think is your best animals, that's a tough day at the office for a breeder actually.
Tinus, maybe not so much, because I think we learned a long time ago that to be competitive in this market, you've got to sacrifice your best. You have to bring an animal that competes with all the other breeders that are doing exactly the same thing. So I think the platform for the national sale is one where you've got to sacrifice an animal that you actually don't want to sell. And I think that's always a very good guide or a guiding point, that if it's an animal you really don't want to sell, you know it's the right animal to bring to the nationals. And if you look through what's on offer today, that sort of stands true. I think a lot of breeders have brought their absolute best, and it's very, very competitive, and it's how it should be. Our national sale, after all, is the flagship auction for the Boran breed.
Keith, I'm going to move into a little bit more tricky question. A lot of people were waiting for the Boran breed and for the prices to just tumble down and have like with 2014-15 experience.
No, for sure.
And it sort of settled the prices. Yes, you do get quite high prices still, but then in the middle it settled quite high. Even in a drought that we had, in a bad year that we had this year, a lot of auctions were struggling. Prices are down about 20 to 30% overall. But we see that the prices settled, and that must be a nice feeling for breeders that invested in this breed.
100%. I think, Tinus, when you also look at the commercial Boran cattle, whether they be purebred, deregistered, or just perhaps upbred commercial Boran cattle that are fetching higher prices than other breeds across the country, even during these difficult times, that is super encouraging. It shows that there's still there's a very high demand for the females, and obviously that demand is basically because of the productivity and functionability of the Boran breed as a whole. So it's really it's encouraging to see that the demand, it's still there. And yes, obviously you get your standouts on auctions where animals do go above or well above average, but that sort of middle of the road price is exceptionally strong. And I think for new breeders getting in, that's also encouraging for them to know that they can invest in the breed, knowing that they can still reap the rewards later on as well.
Keith, thank you for talking to us. Congratulations for being part of such an amazing breed, and looking forward to see what your animals do.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Dennis.
Okay, there you have it. So make sure if you can't be at the auction, you watch it live on Farm Space. Otherwise, if you want to be, Meerkat online auctions are here. As I say, druk hy knoppie.